Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a daily vlog slash day in the life, that kind of vibe. It has been a little while since I last filmed one of these. I'm pretty sure the last one would have been around Christmas time, but it's Saturday today and I really just want a good productive Saturday. I've fallen into the habit of spending my life on TikTok again. I feel like I managed to break that habit throughout January and I was really good, and I had like a screen time limit on my phone and I killed it, and then February came and I have just slipped into my old habits and now I spend half my life on TikTok. So want to break out of that today and just have like a nice productive day. I've got a few things that I want to get done. I'm actually going to my mum's tomorrow, so I'm going to clean my flat and like get it all in a nice place for when I leave. And whenever I film these videos, I always end up being more productive than if I don't film them. So that is the plan for today. It is actually already 12:30, so technically half the day is gone. This morning I stayed in bed until like 10:30ish, not gonna lie. I mean, it is still Saturday. I'm not gonna be going absolutely crazy and waking up at like 8, but I mean 8 is not even that early. 6, I don't know, an example of an early time. But I didn't get up until 10:30, lazed around in bed, and then I actually did a HIIT workout, which there's no chance I was going to film that. Recently I've really been loving the MK Fit like HIIT dance workouts. I will leave a link to her channel in the description if you're interested, but I hate exercising. I'm not a fit person. I'm really rubbish with like building routines and habits where I'm like slipping exercise into my daily life. I'm just not on board with it. That's not my kind of vibe, but I have seen her videos posted recently and I thought I would give them a go. Me and my mum actually gave them a go when I was at hers and they're just a lot of fun. They are like exactly my type of vibe where you can just be ridiculous for 25 minutes and actually work up a sweat and get a good workout from it. So I have been loving those, and I've actually done a couple in the past week, which is like a big deal for me because I'm never consistent with any sort of exercise. So I did one of those videos this morning. My favourite that I've tried so far is the Shrek workout. So if you want to try it, that's the one I recommend trying first. She essentially just puts together like really good songs from like films or different themes, like breakup songs or like girl bands, and then does like a few different workouts for those different songs. So that was a lot of fun. Did that this morning, got in the shower, just got ready for the day, and it's already like 12:30. So time has definitely flown this morning. I am now planning on going on my daily walk. I have been keeping up with my 10,000 steps, which I mentioned in one of my last videos. Very proud of myself. I have only missed a few days so far. It was very tricky when it snowed, so I did miss a few days then. Still went outside, but I just couldn't manage 10,000 steps because I was like slipping all over the shop. But it's actually a really nice day today. It's really sunny, so I'm gonna go down the beach and get my steps in. I've had some crumpets for breakfast. I'm hoping they'll keep me going. I might also pop into a coffee shop or something to get coffee to treat myself, as it is the weekend. And then I'm gonna come back and actually start my productive day, I guess, because so far I haven't done a whole lot, and I definitely need to get some cleaning done and some editing done before this evening. It's actually Saturday night takeaway evening this evening, so if you guys are not from the UK or you just don't know about Ant and Dec, I don't know how you wouldn't know about Ant and Dec. They have the TV show Saturday Night Takeaway. Ant and Dec are literally my favourite people ever. I don't know if I've said that on my channel before, but I have like a weird obsession with them, let's just say. So I've been watching Saturday Night Takeaway religiously, so that's my plan for this evening. So I want to get everything else done before 7 so I can sit down and watch that and then chill for the rest of the evening. So I'm going to stop rambling. I feel like I've been talking for so long. Gonna go put my shoes on and actually head out and get some sun while it's still so nice. Just downloaded a couple of podcasts for my walk, so I thought I would show you guys what I've been listening to recently. If you have any podcast recommendations, definitely let me know because I'm always on the lookout for some new ones. Off Menu was probably like the first podcast I started listening to, and I've gone through all of that now, so I'm up to date. I've also recently really got into Taskmaster, so I've binge watched the whole series pretty much, well, all 10 series I think there are at the moment. So I downloaded the Taskmaster podcast as well, and I'm up to date with that one. I feel like in general I'm in like a British comedian hype at the moment. So I've got like James Acaster's, Rob Beckett's, Sue Perkins. I've got a few different ones on here, and then a couple where I download if there's like someone interesting on the podcast that I want to listen to. So that is what I've been listening to. This is the one that I've downloaded for today's walk. I've got a couple here to go through. This one is really interesting. They talk about like facts and things like that, which, to be honest, maybe I haven't solved that. I feel like that is not the most interesting way of describing it, but that is what I'm going to be listening to on today's walk. I also want to download some like murder mystery podcasts, so if you have any recommendations of those, definitely let me know. But yeah, that is what I'm going to be listening to today. Also, I've got these boots that I bought recently on, and these have become literally my newest obsession. These are from New Look. They're part of their like vegan shoe range, and I think they were like £30 or so, but they are so comfy. I've been wanting some shoes like this for ages. Pretty much all I ever wear is trainers, and I have worn my trainers to shreds pretty much. My toes are sticking through the top, the whole sole has like ripped open, so I do need to rebuy some more trainers because I definitely live in them most of the time. But it's been so nice having some like proper shoes that I can walk in, that my feet don't kill in, and that are waterproof, because these are like the first pair of waterproof shoes that I own. And where I've been trying to do 10,000 steps every day, that has been pretty miserable in trainers when it's been raining, and my feet have just got so soggy. So I'm very grateful for this purchase. I definitely recommend them if you guys are on the lookout for any kind of Doc Martin style boots, I guess. These are super comfy and they haven't like rubbed at all, which I know that proper Doc Martens do. Hoping that they last me a long time, because I definitely feel like I'm going to get a lot of good wear out of these. It is such a nice day today. It literally feels like summer and it's only the start of March. I definitely am overdressed for this weather. I'm now back home. I have been for a couple of hours, I want to say. It has just gone 5 o'clock, which I just can't get my head around. Like, where has today gone? This video has definitely moved from a productivity vlog to just a vlog. I've not been productive. Came home, had some lunch, really late lunch, ate a whole pot of hummus, and that was great. And then I've literally just been lying on the sofa. I feel really cold. I feel like I might have crashed from that coffee. It was such a nice walk. It was so sunny, so warm. So I was like, I'm gonna get an iced coffee because right now I feel really warm. Had the coffee and then I was literally freezing. Like, there was quite a cold wind. So walking back was not quite so fun, but I'm still really glad that I got out. I was probably walking for like a couple of hours or so. Definitely got my 10,000 steps in, so that is a win. I did intend to edit a video and clean my flat and do all the other bits that I need to do before tomorrow, but right now I'm just not feeling it. I've just made myself a cup of tea. I am watching some YouTube, really doing nothing too wild, and then once I finish my cup of tea, I'm gonna try and at least do something slightly productive. I do need to clean my kitchen before I make dinner, so I'm thinking I'll just set that as like my small goal of today, and then everything else I'll pick up tomorrow morning, which isn't ideal. I'm not actually sure what time I'm going to my mum's tomorrow, but I feel like I might just have a productive morning instead. I definitely always work better under pressure, so I always leave things to the last minute, which is not a good habit to get into. I'm debating making this like just a weekend vlog in general, and I'll vlog a little bit tomorrow as well, because yeah, don't see my evening being particularly wild. I am having a COVID test tomorrow, which is not going to be too fun, but I could potentially share my experience on that with you guys if you'd find it interesting. I have had one of these ones before and the whole experience wasn't great, just because I'm socially awkward and I feel like I'm just inept at those sorts of situations, going to places and interacting with people, etc. But that is planned for tomorrow morning at 10, I think I'm booked in for. So I'm thinking I'm just going to take it easy this evening, see what I get done, and then I'll also vlog a little bit tomorrow morning when I'm probably in like a mad rush trying to get everything sorted before 10. It is now the next day, so I thought I would film a little bit this morning before I head off to my mum's. Essentially, I need to squeeze in everything I didn't do yesterday into today. So I need to clean my flat, I need to pack, I need to edit a video, all before like 2, 3-ish when she's coming to pick me up. So gonna be a fairly busy morning. It's currently like 10 to 10 and I've got my COVID test booked for 5 past 10. So I'm about to get my shoes on and head out. very much not looking forward to this. I have had a couple of COVID tests now. The first one I did was like a drive-through one, which was fine because I just did the test myself, like in my car, well, my mum's car. It was kind of like a private space to do it, I guess, so it didn't feel too bad. But then the next one I did, which is the same one I'm doing today, was like a symptomless one at a like COVID testing centre, which they're encouraging people to do to catch like symptomless COVID, I guess, like anyone that might have COVID without symptoms. I have no symptoms, I'm just doing it for like peace of mind before I see my mum. But this one involves like interacting with people, and people like watch you do it, which I just find really uncomfortable. Like, I don't want someone staring at me while I shove a stick up my nose. Like, it's not the kind of experience I want to share with someone. So the whole thing is just not particularly fun, but I know it doesn't take long. So gonna head out, get that over and done with. Might do a little bit of a walk afterwards as well, just to get some of my steps in, and then I'm gonna come home and crack on with hopefully a semi-productive morning, because yesterday was definitely a little bit of a fail. Quick crumpet break. I've managed to clean the kitchen and living room so far, so I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to move on to my bedroom and bathroom after this. COVID test was absolutely fine. I've already got my results back and I'm all negative. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting. Like, the whole thing isn't fun, but it was probably over within like 5 minutes of me going into the building. They have like a super efficient setup there, so definitely wasn't as bad as I was expecting it to be. Definitely looks like I'm intending on staying longer than a week. I have now finished all the cleaning, packed up my stuff. Please do not judge the wash basket. I was never that person at university that brought their dirty washing home with them for their parents to wash. But to be honest, it's just super convenient. It means that when I have dirty washing, I can put it back in the wash basket. And because my mum's picking me up, it doesn't really make a difference. Obviously, if I was getting the train there, I would not be lugging my laundry basket with me. But I'm going to bring it with me just because it makes life that little bit easier. I've got my suitcase with all my bits in, I've got my work stuff, and then this bag is going to be filled with all the leftover food that I haven't managed to eat this week. And then right now I'm just making myself a protein smoothie. I do also have leftovers in the fridge from yesterday's dinner that I kind of need to eat before I go. It's now like 1ish. I think my mum's going to be here in like an hour or so, but I really just don't fancy the leftovers, so I'm going to have a smoothie. I've got a frozen banana in here. This is the protein powder that I've got. It is like unflavoured. Gonna add some peanut butter, and normally I would blend it up with soy milk, but I don't have one open right now. And I don't really want to open one just for this, so I'm going to blend it up with water and hope for the best. But I think this is just going to be what's going to keep me going until a little bit later on, because yeah, I just don't fancy like proper food right now. I've officially managed to get everything that I wanted to get done, so I'm feeling very pleased with myself. Managed to get my video edited and uploaded. Packed, ready to go pretty much. I'm going to bring my hula hoop with me. This is my most recent purchase. I don't know what it is with me and just trying to get into new hobbies that I don't stick with for very long, but I did it with my keyboard a few months back and I stuck with it for a little while and then gave up, and now I've moved on to the hula hoop. So I bought a weighted hula hoop not that long ago and I really want to make it a hobby, but I'm just so rubbish at it at the moment. Not going to demonstrate because I don't want to embarrass myself, but I can like keep it up for a few seconds. I managed to do 20 seconds once, and then after that, the next day I woke up with a huge bruise on my hip from it, which I'm told is normal, but it's still not very fun. Since then I've not done any hula hooping because it's too painful, so I'm gonna bring that with me. My poor mum is gonna have so much stuff in her house now because I'm literally moving out half of my flat with me. I'm going to bring the hula hoop. I've got all my stuff packed. I've got a few final bits to wash up, and I'm pretty sure my mum is arriving in like 5 or 10 minutes. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.